Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into the channel today. We're talking about capos, that's our topic. Creative use of capos in particular. Capo is used to transpose songs into a different key. Let's say you're a singer and you want to be accompanying yourself for a song, but it's like key of G is too low where you feel like you really can't project. If you could get the song into the key of A or B flat, well, you'd feel a lot more comfortable singing that. But you don't have to refinger the chords to A or even worse B flat, because then you're doing bar chords the whole time. And you lose that rich open string sound of those chords that we like to hear so much. So what you do, you take your capo. Let's say we're going to go to the key of A. My song's in the key of G. So what I'm going to do, that's G, that's up one whole step, 2 frets. So I take my capo and I put it on the 2nd fret and I screw this thing down here. And then now that I'm playing a G chord shape, what's coming out of the guitar is the key of A. It's a whole step higher. If I wanted to go to B flat, that's another half step higher. I just scooch that up. Now third fret. Now I'm playing the G chord, but what's coming out of the guitar is a B flat. So it's a good way of getting a song that's comfortable in your vocal range, and so that's what we use them for. And people call them cheaters because otherwise, if you're a proper guitarist, you'd be refingered the song into the key of B flat, but it's harder to play. You're going to lose some quality of the song, and especially if you're a soloist, it's not going to sound as full if you're playing bar chords. So now let's talk about some creative uses of the capo. One of the things you can do, and I had an opportunity to do this a lot. There was a singer-songwriter that I accompanied as a sideman for a few years, and he was a really good guitar player. And we were playing in the same range, I'm getting in his way. So I needed to do something to kind of get out of the way of the main part that he was playing, and then make his guitar parts shine and add something to the music to kind of fill it out. So often what I would do is I would capo up and play it higher up the neck and then transpose into a key that blended with what he was doing. Let's say he was in drop D tuning. He would often do things like he would capo up and be in drop D tuning and play something like in D minor. So he'd be on the 2nd fret playing in D minor, which for me, if I played in open strings in E minor, that would blend nicely with what he would be doing. If he didn't have a capo on, sometimes I would go up higher up the neck. Let's say he was playing in the key of C, and I might capo up to the 5th fret and play in G, and those parts would blend. So I have pre-recorded some sound samples here that you can, that I'm going to play for you in just a second, and I'll describe them to you as to what I'm doing with the capo. But it'll give you an example of, look, the first guitar that you're going to hear is just the basic guitar part, and that's going to be played without a capo. And then you're going to hear a second part come in. It's going to kind of fade in, and that's going to be capoed up to blend in a key with what the first part does. And I want you to hear how this kind of fills out the sound. If you're recording a track or if you're accompanying another guitarist, this is a really good way to do it. Example 1, the main guitar is in the key of C, no capo. The second guitar is capoed at the 5th fret, and it is playing in the key of G. So let me fire this up and go. So you hear how that second guitar part kind of adds some sparkle to it. So I'm listening back to it, I'm going, ooh, I'm not playing in time. I didn't get the parts synchronized perfectly, but you get the idea. The second guitar just adds some jangle and some sparkle onto the first guitar part, and it's just capoed up on the 5th fret, and you're playing in a good guitar key like G. The other guitar is in C, and it works great. Okay, the second example, guitar 1 is playing in the key of D, no capo. The second guitar is capoed up to the 7th fret and is playing in G, and this works really well. And when you get a real shift like that up to, like, you're playing up around the 10th fret, you get this really kind of neat lyrical quality that blends well with it. So this is a similar kind of pattern. Let's go ahead and hit play. There we go. So you get a chance to hear that one. How that top guitar part, that high guitar part, sounds really nice, and that adds a little bit of jangle in there. The third example, guitar 1 is playing in A minor, open, with no capo. The second guitar is capoed at the 5th fret, playing in E minor. And pardon the jangle there, Penny, my dog is just coming here to see me. Hi, Penny, how you doing? And the last example, let's do a strummy one. This one is in, the guitar 1 is in the key of G, and guitar number 2 is capoed up at the 5th fret as playing in the key of D. And this gives a kind of a high jangle kind of sound to that one. So here's the first part. There we go. So that's the end of that one. So you get a chance to hear how capo can be used creatively to fill out your sound and to give it a richness and a depth that you might not be able to get otherwise. And if you're playing with a second guitarist, it's a really cool way to fill out your sound live and stay out of the way of the other guitarists so you're not crashing into each other the whole time. If you play in a church group or something like that where you may have several guitarists on stage, this is a good way to blend but add something special to the music. So give these things a try. If you have a little digital audio workstation like Reaper or GarageBand or something like that, give this a try and see how it works. Or if you have a friend you're playing guitar with, see if you can work out some parts together. They can be pretty cool. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share. Help the channel grow. I've got like 11 more people I think I got to go before I hit 3,000. 3,000 subscribers. That's pretty cool. Thank you to all the subscribers, and please check back for more content in the future. And take care. Bye.